Hello and welcome to your weekly angel card reading. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and I'm really excited because we've got the new moon tomorrow on Tuesday. We're in September. This is going to be a very powerful week ahead. So I'm going to bring in a very powerful deck for this reading today for this powerful week. We're going to use the Heart Songs Inspirational cards. So I'm going to pull a card for the week itself from this day, Monday, the 2nd of September, right through to Sunday. What does the week hold? And then I'm going to pull a card for Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I'm going to pull a bonus card for the new moon. So thank you, angels. What's the energy for this week itself? What's the energy coming in for this week itself as we face the new moon, as we prepare as well for September? What do we need to know? So I've got one card. What's the message of Monday and Tuesday? The message of Monday and Tuesday. Clear card. There we go. A message for Wednesday and Thursday, a message for Wednesday and Thursday, and a message for the weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. There it is. And that card as well. I've got two cards, and then I'm going to do a message for the new moon. A message for the new moon. So I'm going to start with the new moon. We've got 44, luminosity. Now, what does the moon do? It glows. It reflects. It's luminous. It's powerful. And this is also a huge sign that things are moving forward. It says, feel the expansiveness of your light and be still while others absorb you. For is this not poetry? So really what this is saying is, when you calm your energy down and breathe and relax, your light does what it's come here to do. You have light in you. And when you shine that light, it's radiant, it's luminous, it's powerful, and it heals the world. When your light shines out of you, it helps and heals the world. It brings in solutions. It does not cause problems. It brings in positivity. It releases negativity. When you smile, the whole room will smile with you because of your light and your love. So what the moon is doing for you is assisting you to shine your light and to remember that you are luminous. Your person sees you that way. If you're a twin flame, a soul connection, your person sees the light in you. That light actually guides them home. So when you dim that light, it causes problems. When you shine that light, it opens doors. So the luminosity of this new moon, which is a new beginning, a fresh start energy, is helping you to shine your light bright, because when you do that, it's like poetry and others absorb you. So this is also reminding you to shield yourself a little bit, because when you have this powerful light, others will absorb your light. So you may feel a bit drained. That's why people come to you and tell you their problems and open up to you. And you're thinking, I don't even know this person. Why is this person sharing their problems with me? It's because they feel the power of your light. The darkness is naturally attracted to the light, and you're the light. So your goal, your job here on earth is to shine your light, because that creates bridges. It opens doors. It creates magic. It brings in opportunity. It brings in all the wonderful things that you've been dreaming of. Now, the energy of the week is family. Wow. And what I'm actually feeling here as well is your family have seen a change in you. They've seen differences in you since you've been awake to who you are as a spiritual being, having a human experience. They've noticed that you've changed. Your light is now shining. They can now see that you handle things differently. You may be a lot less argumentative. Maybe you caused problems before. You reacted. Now you respond. Because you've learned how to do that. You've learned to look for the blessings. You've learned to look on the bright side. You've learned to see the good in things. Understanding that there are only lessons here on this earth. There's no mistakes. There's no coincidences. Everything happens to grow you and make you stronger and wiser. So your family are looking at you right now thinking, wow, you've grown so much. You're so wise now. You're luminous. You are creating solutions instead of making problems. You're so positive now. What are you doing differently? People want to know what you're doing to shine that beautiful light. And this can also be friends too. Your friends, maybe your circle of friends is changing because you're luminous now. You're in your power. You're in your authentic self. You're not going to dim your light for anyone. So you may find that certain people go out of your life. Maybe you're realizing you love your family, but you can't have certain family members around you right now. And that's okay. So it says, within the world of family, we are always our smallest self. For they can aim arrows of truth or at times shatter the illusions captured in our hearts. So what that means is you may have these big dreams and goals and you know your truth, and your family may come in and try and shatter your dreams or say, no, that's not real, or why do you feel that way, or trying to question your belief system. And this is reminding you that nothing can stop you from believing your truth and knowing your truth and your worth when you're shining your light. So I feel this could be a challenging week within family situations. Now, I call that blood tests. Blood test. That doesn't mean you need to go and have a blood test. Someone may need to, if you feel you need to, but your family, your friends, the people in your close circle, so that could even be colleagues, people you're spending time with, are triggering you in some way, or may bring up challenging scenarios or challenging words to test you. So your family, your blood relations can test you. People are going to test you this week. They may be testing your beliefs in the fact that you are a twin flame. Maybe you've been talking about your person, or you've been talking about your journey, and people don't get it. That's why people outside the journey don't really understand, because they're not going through it. So they might say, oh, that's crazy, move on, there's plenty more fish in the sea. Or no, that's not the way it is. Or, it's like trying to explain to someone how the higher realms work when they're just not interested. And they're just, they put a wall up. Just like you're banging your head on a brick wall. All you need to do is be the example. You don't need to justify what you feel or what you know or who you are. You just need to be authentic. You just need to be luminous. You just need to show them your power and how you've changed by responding with love and bringing love into the situation instead of reacting with fear and bringing negatives or, defensiveness into the situation. So there may well be an opportunity this week to spend time with family, or you're going to be around people who may try to dim your light. And this luminous energy is saying, no, don't do that, shine brighter. Because then people will get bored eventually and move on to something else. It's like when, if I'm standing at a bus stop, and this used to happen to Laura in the past, but it doesn't really now, but if I was standing at a bus stop, you guarantee someone would come to the bus stop and start moaning about the buses. Oh, the bus service, it's rubbish, it's doing this and that. And I'd just turn around and say, but isn't it amazing that we can get on this bus today and go wherever we want to go? Isn't it amazing? I'd bring in a positive and they'd just be stunned. They'd be like, oh, this person doesn't want to gossip or moan or say how bad everything is. This person is talking about the solution. This person is talking about how good the bus service is. And I suppose it actually is. So it makes them think differently. And they may change their mind. They may start talking in a more positive way to me, or they may just turn their back on me and start talking to the next person that comes in. But I've done a service there because I've brought the good in and I've shone my light. I haven't allowed my light to be dimmed by their own experiences of what the bus service is. So I'm just getting across, don't let anyone dim your light or dull your sparkle to try and fit in or think, oh, I'll just spend this moment gossiping, because it doesn't serve you. And I feel that's what's coming in. This is going to be a week of tests and challenges where you're able to have the opportunity to shine your light bright. And people are going to look at you and say, wow, I want to be more like you because you look on the bright side. Some people are going to say to you, oh, it's not all candy canes and rainbows. You need to know what's going on in the world. This is happening, that's happening. You need to know what's going on in your world. That's what matters in your land. So for me, it's what's going on in Liz's land today. What's going on in your land today? Put your name in front of that. What's going on in your land? And you may be concerning yourself over what's going on in your person's land. What's going on in their life today? And that may be dragging you down. You may be stressing out. So raise your vibration. Focus on gratitude and love. So Monday and Tuesday, we've got humility. Wow, very powerful again here. And this is about having 20/20 vision. Seeing things clearly through the eyes of love. It says a figure of compassion. And that's what you need to have. So I'm really feeling Monday and Tuesday, it's so important that you have compassion, especially with the new moon. So you're able to handle things in a higher way, empathize, rise up and breathe before you do anything you regret. And then you don't react to things, you respond with love. You don't get involved in gossip or drama or arguments. You take a moment to process before you speak. A figure of compassion can show their humility openly. There is no need to put their mind into the equation. And the mind is where the ego lives. The ego overthinks. The ego causes problems. The ego focuses on fear or gets involved in that drama. So I'm definitely feeling that Monday and Tuesday especially, there could be some triggers coming in. And you have to remember who you are. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. You are believing what you believe for a reason. So trust in that. Don't let someone shake your beliefs. And this is what I spoke about. Some people have come back to me about my journey lately and said, oh, your journey shook my journey, or it's made me question my journey. Well, it may have made you question it, but it will not, it doesn't affect you. At the end of the day, if you know your person is your person, what's going on with someone else's relationship or what's happening with someone else or what someone else is saying should not shake your faith. It's like if someone comes around, you believe in your connection with God, and someone comes and moans about God, that shouldn't shake your belief in God. You know your power and truth. So you've been asked to trust in that today. Now, the energy around Wednesday and Thursday is imagination. So this is also about visualization. And the new moon is an energy of creation, an energy where you're able to set your intention and then visualize that creation and that intention, and then put it out to the universe, and then have faith that that's going to be manifested for you. So I feel that Wednesday and Thursday is going to be a great time for you to visualize what you want, to focus on the end result, and to have faith. Don't worry about how and when. People in your life might say, oh, that's never going to happen, or how's that going to happen, or when's that going to happen? And that may get in your head. So you have to move out of your head and say, I know it's going to happen because it will. You don't even need to justify it. In fact, it's so important, really, you keep your own dreams and goals and things you are manifesting to yourself until they manifest. You don't want anyone's negative energy affecting your dreams and goals. It says the hearts and flowers of children's imaginations feed our need for truth. So this can also be about children's imagination. Allow yourself to think with childlike wonder. Allow your inner child to come out. What does your inner child want Wednesday and Thursday? Give back to them. Maybe you need to buy yourself some flowers. Or you want to be kind to yourself. Hearts and flowers, being good to yourself. Our inner child recognises the soul's call for love and laughter. As adults, we must not forget this. So Wednesday and Thursday, make sure you're having some fun, playfulness, childlike laughter, doing things you enjoy. Instead of making everything so serious, it feels stressful, it feels anxious and angry. Give back to you. Focus on your inner child. Allow yourself to dream big and visualise big and use your imagination and think, what do I want to do? And do good things. So Wednesday and Thursday will be a great time to have some playful energy, to go and have fun with your inner child and give back to you. Give your inner child in you all that love and all that affection that you crave and desire from someone else. Give it to yourself. So the weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, remember you're being guided to be luminous and to shine that light. Be happy. So you may well get over what you're dealing with Monday and Tuesday through laughter, playfulness, not taking things personally, lightening the load, raising your vibration, having some fun. So by the weekend, you're happy again. So if anything is challenging you Monday and Tuesday, the way through it is to shine your light, to be grateful, to use laughter as a humour, look for the funny side in things, laugh at yourself, laugh at the situation, and then you don't get triggered. And just be you, be playful, lighten the load, do things in a more light-hearted way, and then be happy. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it says be happy. Be happy in your own skin. In other words, be happy being you, being this luminous version of you. Who cares what people think? Who cares if you want to wear different clothes, different shoes, if you want to do things differently? It's a good thing. It makes you unique and special. That's who you are. So be happy in your own skin. For upon review, you need to live with yourself. And this is about you being authentic. You have to live with your own decisions. You have to live with your own choices. So make sure you're making choices and decisions that you want to make, not what your family are telling you to do or your friends or anyone else. It says you need to live with yourself, your heart and your dispensations to others more intimately than anyone else. So what this means is you need to be intimate with you first to be intimate with anyone else. You need to love where you are in your life to be involved with anyone else. And we've got sadness. So this is really interesting. We've got happiness and be happy and sadness. You have the power to choose to be happy even if there's sadness there. It says, alight from your thoughts of sadness and visit a while with the wings of love. Wow, what a beautiful message. This means if you're going through any sadness, darkness, or anything that's hurting you over the weekend, that could be separation from your person. It could be you've lost a loved one. It could be you're going through something at work. It could be your family members are really testing you, or you're going through something that could possibly affect you in a way where you feel sad. You have the power within you to choose to be happy. And you choose to be happy by looking for the blessing, by focusing on the positives, by rising up, by seeing things in a higher way, by recognizing God always has a plan and he loves you so much, he's looking out for you. And whatever's happening to you is actually happening for you to grow you. So look for the blessing. And say, I'm not going to focus on the sadness. I'm going to take what I'm feeling and shift that vibration. I'm going to feel this sadness lifted out of my energy fields. I'm going to give this to God for transmutation. I'm going to exchange this for peace. I'm going to feel in my power. So this luminous energy is also helping you to reflect and go within and adjust your vibration and your thoughts, because your thoughts become things. And everything that happens to you, by the way, is neutral. It's your perception of it that makes it good or bad, light or dark, right or wrong. So you do what's right for you and you focus on you. And it doesn't mean you're being, a spiritual crazy by saying everything's wonderful, because that's not what you're saying. What you're saying is, yes, some things are good and some things are bad, but I'm choosing to see things in a higher way, and I'm choosing to be happy and be grateful because God's given me this life to live. And I'm so grateful to live it. Thank you, God, for this life. I'm going to make the most of this day. I'm going to enjoy the day. I'm going to be in the moment. And then anxiety, fear and stress can't live there because it does not thrive in the power of the now. So take control of your life. Don't listen to others. Just be you. Be you. You don't need to shout at anyone. You don't need to push your values, morals, ideas or beliefs on anyone. You just need to walk in the example of love and that powerful light, and the universe will do the rest. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.